Hey guys, it's Elaine, the Ninja Life Coach, and welcome to my channel today. Today, I'm going to show you how I revamp this long blue wig. So sit back, grab yourselves a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. And today I'm wearing Felix by Sister Wigs in Indigo Swirl. So I just did a review on this wig, so you all probably will, you can check it out on, I'll try to remember to drop a link down in the description box if you want to take a look at it. And I just absolutely love this. So I'm making these two videos back to back, so I just left her on my head while I'm doing this, but I'm getting ready to put this little number right here on my head. Now, this wig is a wig that I got last year around Halloween to review as a costume wig. And I reviewed her. I gave her a good review. The fibers are soft. She's a nice little wig. She doesn't have any permatease. I mean, she feels pretty good. But the wig was parted straight down the middle, and it was down to below my waist in the back. Well, I knew that I was never going to wear that wig like that, but I absolutely loved the blue color of this wig. I just love this, and I thought that is just such a pretty blue. If I can cut the hair and make some bangs in this wig, I think I'm going to be able to maybe actually wear this wig and just have some fun with it. So let me tell you a little bit about my journey. Now I'm going to drop a picture right here, right now, of the way this wig originally looked. So as you can see, she looked quite different than this. And I wasn't sure that I would be able to really do anything with her other than cut her. I thought I was going to be stuck with that center part. But when I looked at the wig a little more closely, I was able to go in and fix that part over just a little bit to make the part off center. So I took my steamer and I steamed her down over this way to make that hair lay down. That's the first thing that I did. The next thing I did that was an epic fail is I actually took rollers and I cut the hair first. And then I took rollers and I rolled her hair in spiral swirls like that. And then I went in and steamed everything and I let it dry overnight. Well, when I took the rollers out of the hair, I was extremely disappointed because it was just barely even wavy at all. I mean, you couldn't really even tell I'd done anything to it. So I was like, what can I do to this wig? I've already cut it. I'm ready to do something to it. So let's just, what can I do? So I went in and I cut these bangs. And at first, after I cut them, I was like, oh, I don't know, should you have done that? And then I was like, well, the hairline looks really unrealistic. So if I don't cut these bangs, I know I'll never wear it. Or I'll always have to have a head wrap on when I wear the wig. So I pulled some of the hair from right here down, forward, right in here. And I pulled it forward and I cut those bangs. Now, I probably need to go in and nip them just a little bit. Ladies, what I did was I took my round brush and I took the bangs on this wig and I got them underneath the brush, right like this, and I steamed it around the brush to give them a little bit of a poof so they didn't lay just flat and straight like these do. Now, I like the way these lay flat and straight, but that didn't really look good just flat and straight. So I actually made a video of me doing some of this stuff, but somehow the video just got all messed up and I could not salvage it. It did not come through to look right. The lighting was dark and you just really couldn't see what I was doing. So I was like, well, this is just not going to work, so I'm just going to have to describe what I'm doing and kind of demonstrate it here on Cleopatra so that you all can kind of see what I did. So the next thing I did, I mean, the ends of the hair looked like I had just hacked them, because if you have ever tried to cut synthetic hair, you know it's very difficult to get it to look straight across. And so I just kept nipping and nipping and nipping, and I have cut off more hair on this wig than is left on her head. So I went back in and I took my round brush right here and I did a little lift right here with it. And I took my round brush and just kind of laid that under there. And it gave it enough lift right here at the crown for it to not just lay flat on my head. Now I'm going to put her on my head here in just a minute. And I'm going to show you what she looks like. So then I had to do something with all of this mess right back here. So I was like, okay, what can I do? Because it just looks blunt cut. It just doesn't look good. So I took my round brush and I placed the hair little at a time. I got about this much of my hair. And I curved it under right like that. And I steamed it and held it there for a minute. And then I just simply released it like that. And it turned the ends under really, really nicely. And the hair has got good movement. The hair has got good flow. I mean, this is not a wig that's you're going to be a daily wear, but I just love the color and I love the rooting. And I thought this is just a pretty cool little wig for me to wear just to have fun, just much like Felix here with Sister Wigs. So I'm going to put her on and I'm going to show you exactly what this wig looks like. And I was real happy with the way that it came out. And so after I fixed her, the next day I actually wore her out and about and around town. And I got several compliments on it. And my family actually liked it, which I was shocked because my family is brutal on me with wigs. And my little grandson was looking out the window when I was walking up to the house, and he was going like that. And he was so excited. He was waving at me, that he was glad to see me. And he wasn't scared because the first time he ever saw me in a long blonde wig, he ran. He's 2.5, and he was about 1.5 years old, and he took off and ran. And I've tried real hard not to wear anything extremely different from, to their house, but, kind of did it gradually. So if my grandkids like the wig, that's a 2 thumbs up. So I'm going to put this wig on and I'm going to show you how she looks. So here I am now with this wig on my head. And let me just say, here she is. I was very pleased with the way this came out. Let me turn around. Let me let you see all the way around with this wig on me. I really like this. I really like the way she looks. And if I wanted to, I could pull her back in a low pony. I could even do some little, I wore her before with some little pigtails. And if I wanted to do that, I could certainly do that. And ladies, I am not a big believer in once you get older, you can't do certain things. If anything, that saying spurs me on to do more. Just simply because I'm not going to be told that I can't do anything. So I'm going to do it or I'm going to, die trying. So I think that older ladies can wear wigs of color if you want to. I think it all depends on how much, as the Yiddish word is, chutzpah, that you actually have. If you're pretty gutsy, you can pretty much wear whatever you want to and let the naysayers just kind of go away into the background. I don't really worry a lot about what people say about my wigs because I'm kind of used to it. I survived my family and what they said to me. So if I can survive that, I can pretty much survive what anybody else says to me about some of my wigs. So I have really enjoyed this wig. I think she's cute. I think she's adorable. And when we get to be a certain age and we want to just have something different, why not get a blue wig? Why not get a pink wig? Why not get a purple wig? Why not? There's no reason why not. So I wanted to just show you how easy it is to revamp a cheap wig. The same premise would work on your more expensive synthetics. But this is a little caveat that I'm going to throw in. I wouldn't try this on one of my better wigs. I'm just going to state that a couple of times. Don't try this on your expensive wigs. I don't know what it's going to do. Follow your manufacturer's directions. But if you have a wig and, it's a cheap wig like this one, and it's sitting in your wig box and you have not worn that wig, then why not try it? If this wig was in the bag and I kept her back here, sitting right back here, just on Cleopatra, and I never wore her, but I thought she made pretty good decorations because she was down to my waist, and I'm like, that's just too much hair for me. I can't do that. So once I put a little bounce in her step, then she looks pretty good, and I can wear her with confidence, and I can go out of the house in her, and if I want to wear a headband, she looks phenomenal. So, ladies, get outside your comfort zone and try something new. Try something different. Spend that $17 on a new fun wig. See how you like it. I never thought that I would like all these funky wigs. I never thought that I would like that. But when I put that first pink wig that I ever had on my head, I was hooked. And it made me feel just different than the wigs that look like my hair. It just made me feel like I want to have fun. I was just kind of like, girls just want to have fun. I was kind of like that. So, do it. Try it. Pull the trigger on it. See what you think about it. So what is your favorite color on your wigs of color? What's your favorite one? I am really becoming addicted to blue. Pink was always my favorite. I still think I look pretty good in pink, but when I put on some of these blue ones, I'm kind of like, I think I can wear blue, and I'm good with that. So listen, you guys, I just want to say thank you all for listening to me ramble about this wig, and I hope you all have a great day. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. And if you would take a moment just to hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel, I would really and truly appreciate that. That helps me to continue putting out good content. I also want to ask you to check out the description box. There's my contact information, and everything I do is down there in the description box. And links to the wig, links to everything else are down there in the description box. If you don't know where that is, if you're on your iPhone, it's down below. There's a little drop down arrow. Click it, and it'll open up with everything you need to see is right there. So I had to hunt it. When people would say it was in the description box, I'd be like, where is that? So, but that's where it's at. And just, you can read through, and I've got links to everything down there that you can take a look at. Hope you all have a wonderful day. God bless you all. Love you guys. Maranatha, folks.